right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Sun Broadcast Race Network. Today we're at Las Vegas for the Big Spender 150. I believe that's actually the same length as what the Xfinity cars ran. That is correct. So for once, they're running the same length. We've seen two fuel races in the last two races. One where a caution came out, one where one didn't. So maybe it'll be three times a day. It's been very, very clean racing at Chicagoland and Las Vegas. So we got a bunch of guys getting ready to take to the track. It's going to be a smaller field today, so maybe some people will be getting some breaks with the points lead with standings. So we're gonna take a look as Josh Fassenbender makes his lap. We're gonna hand it over to Isaac. Isaac, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Kind of excited to see what's going to happen here in these playoffs. Luckily for Nancy, the fancy pansy, he can come in here and feel at ease. He don't got to worry about nothing. He got that win last week, secured himself in the spot in a round of 12. As far as people like Chase and some other guys that missed last week, it's gonna be interesting to see how they finish and if they're able to make it into the next round.
All right, first qualifier to get pole speed would be Angel Hernandez. Not too big of a surprise right there.
You just got really quiet.
Better?
No.
Better now. I think we've fixed it. Should be good now. Yeah.
Maybe it's my end. I don't care.
I don't know. It's
Who
not
knows?
really picking up good on my end either, the microphone.
Oh, there it goes. It works now.
Yeah, I don't know. My microphone is not picking up good on OBS. Not good. Just talk for a second. We'll get that fixed. Talk about whatever you want.
Let's talk about how this smaller field, it's really going to benefit those guys on the cut line. Because even if someone that's right on the cut line had a bad race, you know, instead of finishing, let's say they get wrecked on lap one, instead of finishing 30th, they're going to finish 16th. So they're instead of losing 14 points, they're only going to lose 2. So these smaller fields definitely benefit those cut drivers. I mean, definitely hurt the drivers who need to get above the cut line. But starting next season, I think that's all going to change. We're going to start seeing a lot more guys out there and have a lot more competitive feel.
Okay, let's see if they're working now. Better, guys? Is it better?
You'll have to ask chat. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the bar right now. Yeah, it's not coming up as much as it should be right now. So lower. Why stuff break? I can't stand it. Okay, no, still not. Stuff works fine, and then it just breaks.
All right. Well, while you're figuring that out, I'm going to go over point standings real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Give the viewers an idea on who's in and who's out. So currently, your guy in the next round for sure is Jonathan Nance. Angel is I'm almost positive Angel, Eason, Malarkey, Barkley, and Kuhns are almost guaranteed in on points with this small field. The real battle we're gonna have to watch tonight is between Richmond, Forns, Jordan, Tony, and Schimmel. Chase not here. Tim not here. I don't think Tim's here.
So how
No,
many
Tim is here.
people are we thinking that will be able to make it?
So right now, the cut line is Kevin Jordan with 1036. Anthony Frey has 1036. Derek Schimmel is 1030. Chase, I thought was here. He isn't here.
Okay.
Has that 1029. Tim Harms at 1026. Above the cut line, you have Matt, who is 4 above, and Matthew Richmond 5 above. Kolb is 6 above. Dinger might be in danger if he has a really bad race.
I don't think
He's 11 above. I'm really thinking Kolb down. They could be shuffling.
I mean, everybody It is a bad race once again. Dinger's in 11th right now, so
But
they don't have the P's next to everybody's name. Only Dinger's the one, so it's odd.
I will say, top 6 are looking really comfortable in points. Even with stages, I think the top 6. I don't think anyone in the top 6 is gonna miss it next round. Anyone below that with stage points, how they come into play, possibly.
All right, well, everybody is lined up, so let's take a look at the starting lineup. It's going to be Ethan. Then it's going to be Angel. Surprised that Ethan actually got on the pole today. Cameras, work, please. Thank you. All right. Third is going to be Alan Kunis. Fourth is going to be Jonathan Nance. Fifth, Mike Simone. Sixth is going to be Danger. Seventh, Barkley. Eighth, Matt Forns. Ninth, Malarkey. 10th, Kevin Jordan. 11th, Bo Dinger. 12th, John Fassenbender. 13th, Harmon. 14th, Bray. 15th, Matt Richmond. And 16th, Derek Schimmel, who is lined up right there.
I'm gonna go see if I can get some status on what field is. I'll be right back.
Hello. Okay, we're doing an audio check real fast. See if it works. Put it on my phone real quick. We're just doing an audio check. What is going on with the microphone? We're working on the microphone, guys. Yeah, I know it's really quiet. I'm not sure what's
I just
going
got
on.
confirmation. Field window, it's about 38 to 40 laps. So no matter what, you're gonna have to pit unless we get an early caution.
Yeah, we're just working on the microphone, guys. Is it working now? Oh, there we go.
There it goes.
Stupid buttons in places they don't need to be. That's what it's called. All right. We're good now. It's kind of like Kevin Harvick. Hit the mute switch. It doesn't need to be there. The little button you can hardly see. All right. Well, after we got our traditional technical difficulty out of the way, Ethan gonna lead him down the green. You think Ethan might be able to beat Angel tonight?
No.
No.
Nope. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm saying that because Ethan is like me. We have great short run speed. It comes a long run, we chew our stuff up, and it just bites us in the butt. Surprisingly, Chicagoland last night's not one of those tracks, which I was kind of mad it went green all the way like it did. But Las Vegas and these next gens, especially at night, I mean, it's so tempting to just let that throttle eat and go fast, but you've really got to manage your tires here. And Ethan, that's really been his struggle all really since he came up to the Cup is tire management.
He's
So
been doing decent this season, though.
I say give it about 20 to 25 laps. He'll probably jump out front, and then you'll see Angel or Nance or even Coons. Coons been doing a really good job this season to chase him down. But I could be wrong.
They're saying Ethan's chances in a short run.
Correct. I think Ethan's best chance is a short run. But,
all right. Well,
wow, Ethan
didn't
didn't even get a good start.
Yeah, no, he did not. Gonna fall back at least a second. Now, if with these cars, high side or low side, where do you want to be side by side? I think the high side would probably be better with these ones, at least. It can be really hard to just let it loose on the bottom right there. It can get really.
Get into it. Wow, how did they save that? Wow.
I have no idea what happened there, but we'll take a rewind. Let's see what happened there.
No shot they saved that.
It looked like Fancy Pants went up there, slid a little bit, came down into Ethan. Try to get a closer angle of that.
The matter of fact, they both kept those cars going straight with very minimal damage on both those cars is absolutely insane.
I think the 8 clipped the wall a little bit.
He did clip the wall. I'm taking a look at his damage now. He has a couple scrapes. I don't think he's going to have any toe damage. It wasn't a very hard impact. He could have minor. But I don't think anything's going to affect him. I don't see no arrow damage. I think once he's able to get the stage break, get in there, get all that damage fixed. But I cannot believe they kept that going straight. Oh my.
We'll take a look at Johnny Nance real fast in the back.
Yeah,
doesn't look too bad.
I was watching. He is getting a little loose still coming off of 4.
These cars are pretty loose. I mean, it's just the way that these cars are. And,
yeah, but
hopefully didn't break anything under them.
That's what makes them so fun to drive.
They have a strong shell, but underneath it, it's not that strong. I thought, I'll tell you this, I thought we learned our lesson from stiff race cars, but we didn't.
Another battle I was watching is Malarkey? Timon. I was calling Timon. Harmon and Schimmel going at it. I almost call him Timon. Tim Hart. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Timon.
Yeah,
Tuna Matata.
Yeah, Harmon. Looking at our Schimmel. Yeah, Schimmel's gotten up a few spots all right. 4 spots. And I think Schimmel should be able to get this passed on, sitting on the high side like that. It's the better side. You can just carry so much speed in these cars. These cars don't have a lot of downforce. You can just rip it up top.
So,
there goes
my memory's horrible. Oh, almost contact there. My memory's horrible. If I remember correctly, when I ran here, I think this is kind of like one of the tracks to where... Oh, I think this is just low. Oh, contact between Schimmel and Harmon. They save it.
Oh, yeah. Schimmel's on the wall.
Oh, my God. Oh, is it bad?
Schimmel,
oh, yeah. Schimmel hit that wall hard. He does not have a meatball, though.
He got smacked by the one car, though. Not going to be too happy about that.
Oh, that was hard impact. That's a tough break because Schimmel's one of those guys that has to have a good race here. I mean, he's below the cut line, so this is not helping Derek Schimmel's case at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the stage points. Top 7 or 8? Yeah, top 7. Matt Forns right now. Last in that with the stage. And it looks like Flanagan's trying to get his way back up there. Trying to cut down low, get around Isaac Danger.
Yeah, but he has to be careful because we've seen Ethan be in a situation before. I mean, he makes his way through the field, but then he just burns his stuff up while doing it. So he has to be smart with how he's doing it.
Well, we'll see what happens with him. Horns up high. Typically running his Tide car, not today. Running something else.
Fords don't run a Tide car usually. He usually always runs Rainier. No, he don't.
He runs Tide. He always runs Tide.
Give me a second.
Oh, man. Look at Isaac just blinking out, sparking all over the place.
I'll be right back.
Half the time we've seen him run, we've seen him in a Tide car. Kevin Jordan behind the 57, but nothing going right now. If they don't make a pass here, I think we'll maybe go on board with, let's go on board with Justin Barkley. Get a good idea if there's any arrow push in the car. We'll see if he gets really tight compared to Angel. Yeah, he's not really having to steer that much. Granted, he is under the 42. Kuhn's got a little loose up on the high side. And should allow him to maybe at least have the chance to attempt a pass. Sounds like he is still standing a little bit on the throttle. Let's take a look at Angel real fast. Bo Dinger always leaves a Vegas winner. Are you thinking that's gonna happen? Well, we'll see. Could happen. Barkley gets around Hewins, who falls up to the top side. He is in third, now fourth. Kevin Jordan getting around, trying to just sneak his way under the 57. Could even cut the track right here. But it can be really sketchy to do that in this car with the rear end. Can have the rear end hit it, and then it can be a problem. What's up?
Man. I was just talking strategy with a certain someone.
Certain someone, huh?
Yeah.
And playing two ways and getting twice the money, huh?
Yeah, but I'm back now, and I'm actually watching this battle brew with Kuen, Simone, Barkley, Jordan, Thorns, all these guys in here. All of them, they're battling hard and allowing Angel to really drive away with this race. It's almost the second lead right now for that 42 machine.
Got Go Get 'em Nance from Susan. Where is old Nance?
I have
15th.
no clue. Oh yeah, he might be fighting damage.
I think he'll be okay. He's probably not pushing too hard though. He's pretty good in playoff situation, isn't he?
Yeah, he won last week. He's already in the next round for sure.
Well, kind of a good situation. Kind of ended up like Cody Riggs, where Cody Riggs won at Talladega, and then had some problems, got wrecked, got black flagged. So race winners not having too good of a time in the last few races for the playoffs.
I think Nance might have a very small amount of damage, causing his steering to be maybe offset a little, unless that's how he has it originally.
Let's go on board
Derek
with John.
Schimmel's coming to pit lane.
Very interesting. He's coming down the pit road.
Well, with that damage he has, Schimmel might be trying to short pit this and take tires here. See what he does. We do know everyone has to pit at least one time. Yep, he's taking tires. Smart call by Schimmel, knowing he has an injured race car right now. Take tires and try to get as much of the time advantage on these guys as you can.
Is he going to stay for damage fixing? Yes, he will.
I think it's still... Oh, interesting call there by Schimmel.
Still down there.
He was not black flagged.
Yeah, I mean, we'll keep an eye on him, but 50 seconds already down pit road. Not sure why he's taking the time right now. 40 seconds on a pit stop. That could put him down quite badly.
I might put him down two or three laps.
Looking at everyone in the straightaway, though, he does. Ooh, John, don't wreck it. Go back to John's onboard. Yeah, he got loose. I don't know if did he hit the apron? No, his car was just.
Oh, yellow's out.
No, pretty
Ethan's
sure.
having troubles.
Pretty sure Schimmel's not too happy about that. He'll get a lap back, but I don't think anyone will.
What happened here with Ethan and Jordan? Or Richmond, I mean.
Just got loose. Car bottomed out. And that's actually what was happening to other people, too. As the run goes on at Las Vegas in the Cup cars, it'll get a little bit bouncy, and it can start to bottom out.
Nice save by both Ethan and Richmond there.
So Schimmel will get one lap back.
And there's going to be another caution and guaranteed at lap 50, so he'll be back on the lead lap. I think if anything, this helps Schimmel. He can go back in and get even more damage fixed.
Yeah, everybody coming down pit road. Tires probably not going to be on the agenda.
I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see some guys below that cut line. People like Bray or Jordan to take tires here, get that stage point.
Yeah,
because with
maybe
this
not
small field, those 7 stage points can go a long way at the end of the race.
Yeah, just gotta be mindful of your tire sets. You only get 4.
Mm-hmm. What Richmond does here. Richmond's just fuel and go. I don't see any tires. Oh, I see someone up there getting tires. I think that was Bo Dinger got tires.
Let's look at Dinger. Yeah, Dinger's getting tires.
Oh, that's Bo.
Danger's getting tires. Nance is getting tires.
Ethan's getting tires as well.
Too. So I think like maybe 3 or 4 guys got tired. It's not not a lot. I mean, we've only run about 16 laps or so. The best lap times were about
I
flats.
tell you what, Joe, I don't agree with the tire call unless you have unlimited sets. I don't agree with it. I think it's too early to use up one of your 4 sets of tires.
Maybe they're just hoping that the race will be going green for a while, and they just want to go after them stage points. That's only the really reason why I can see it.
Now, I can say this in their defense. We have seen a lot of races this season basically go green to checkers, only cautions being stage breaks. We
They're
don't get a
bait.
caution a lot in the Cup Series, so if we don't get another caution of cause, this might pay off for these guys who just took tires.
I mean, yeah, they'll get about 28 green flag laps or so. So if that's the case, then they should be able to at least get to a position where they should be able to get stage points and have position two. We'll see how everybody else runs after the first couple of laps because I didn't really get a chance to check the times. Actually, we can just do it the old-fashioned way. 1 second.
I got it real quick, Joe. So
Yeah, what was like Angel's last lap time under green?
Angel's best lap is a 30.05.
Yep. What did he run
Angel's
on the lap before
last
caution?
time under green, let's practice, was a 30.4. So they're only 4 tenths off. So it's not horrible, actually. Get this, Joe. His best lap came on lap 11.
Interesting to know.
I'm going to go see some of these other guys, see what their best laps is.
Yeah, because
Derek's. So
Oh.
Derek's best lap was lap 4. Jonathan Nance, his best lap was lap 12.
So yeah, maybe it
Bo
takes a little bit
Dinger's
of time.
best lap is lap 11.
That's
So
odd.
you know what? This is interesting. Actually, no, it's how these next gens are. So it's basically the average best lap I'm seeing is 10 to 12.
Okay.
So if it takes 10 to 12 laps to put in a good lap, these
So
guys
that
are
would be at, like,
running
34.
30.2, 30.1s before that. I don't know if fresh tires would be in a really advantage here because they're not super old.
Yeah, they're colder though than. If I was on freshies, I'd be definitely weaving. I'd be weaving the whole time. Got to build
Yeah,
up
and
my
it's
feet mainly as
actually been
possible.
proven. Weaving does warm up your tires and help. It has been
Oh,
proven.
who would have thought?
What's that dude's name? Something J.
DJ, like yeah, like
Yeah, he
I
proved
saw
it.
I saw the video, but I was like, the fact that we needed somebody to prove something that was obvious. Come on.
I don't know if you can call it obvious because I would have never thought iRacing went into that much details
I
because
I've been
I
I never had a doubt that weaving didn't work. I think people just wanted to deny it didn't work because they're like, "Wah, I don't like people weaving in front of me." Wah.
well, maybe about to have a pace car pull off, and we're gonna see how these 4 tires handle for these guys. I'm behind. There we go. Got 27 to go in the stage when we go like green flag racing.
I don't know. It reminds me of something that one of the local announcers said. Is not related to the same thing, but it's with weaving. It's like they're like weaving doesn't work, and yeah, it
3
does.
wide in the back, Ethan in the middle, Dinger on the inside.
Oh! Be careful, Dinger.
Oh my god, it's getting dicey back here.
Yeah, Tom Harmon nearly wrecked. Got put 3 wide and got so loose. I mean, these cars just control horrible.
I think these guys forget these next gens.
Bumpy.
I don't see a point in pushing the issue on the first couple laps, even if you're on fresh tires. It takes a while for this heat to build up in these tires. I mean, you're not going to be running qualifying laps right now.
Oh, fast emitter in the wall.
And while Ethan looking low.
Oh, yeah, the thing with these cars is they can get unsettled, and if you let them get unsettled, they're real hard to save. So you got to be careful when they get unsettled, because if you push them too hard and they get unsettled, I mean, it's going to be a hard save. You might be able to do it, but most of the time you won't.
They're not. too hard to save when you get them loose.
I don't know. The rack and pinion doesn't help you though.
I don't know.
Silly.
I can save them just fine.
Silly. Doesn't need to be there. We want the old NASCAR. Why couldn't they have the same body and have the same underside or whatever? I don't know.
Angel's still running a 30.2. That's insane.
Yeah, he's in the wall. So is Barkley. Well, tap, but it's not going to really make much of a difference. Let's take a look at the best lap times right now. Actually, the last lap times. So yeah, Ethan's right now running a 30.1. So not a lot faster. Cohen's in the 32, so yeah, no one that took tires is really moving right now. It's all still pretty similar. Barkley under Jordan. Just cleared. And Simone getting around there with Cohen's. Got almost 3 wide back there between Schimmel trying to do it the hard way. 7-3 in the 98. I think people who took new tires, I think they're going to be starting to warm up right about now.
Yeah, I think here in a couple laps, we're really gonna start seeing those tires come to life.
Ethan definitely the fastest car on track right now. Still running in the ones. Took tires. I think he's the highest driver on tires right now. Yeah, running 1.6s, so he's about a tenth, 2/10 faster. Dinger's running 30.1, so is Schimmel. Richmond's running 30.2s. And Nance is not too fast. But even like take Barkley, for example. Barkley's still running very, very quick times. Ethan might win this stage. He's in a good position. You know, he has 20 laps. I think if he just takes it easy, he'll easily get up to first. Just needs to take his time. He'll get up there.
I don't know, I think you might be overdriving that car too much.
All right, let's take a look at the chats. What do we got here? Bo Dinger is known for his pit strategy. All right. Wins and delivers in the mail.
4 wide. Schimmel trying to do it the hard way.
Yeah, they're 3 wide right now. Just let him by, Kevin. Just let him by. He's faster than you. Just take his draft, and maybe you'll be able to run away from Ethan as Kevin gets loose. Now Kevin's getting put 3 wide. Not a good sequence of events there for Kevin Jordan. All right, let's take a look at some more chats. Dinger and Nance need to hook up and head to the front. Bo needs to beat Chuck Norris. Okay, Jeremy. Has Bo won this year? Has Dinger won this year?
No.
No? Playoffs. Anything can happen. Ask Cody Riggs when it matters. Bo Dinger's in the clutch apparently. Bo Dinger taught Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson how to race. Oh boy. What the hell, Jeremy? You say you're trying to get money to what the Jeremy?
Bo hasn't won the season. No, he hasn't.
And Jeremy tells us to talk clean in the chat. What the hell he chatted? Don't ever tell Davey which part of Tennessee or that disease you make. Jeremy, never tell me or Isaac to talk clean again after I saw that. Good Lord.
Oh.
All
15
right.
going to stage. Ethan's closed in on that back bumper of Angel. Derek and Toad, they're trying to get one of his last lap back the hard way.
Okay, Jeremy just completely screwed my mind right now, Jesus. Whatever. At least Derek Schindler's in a good position where if anything does happen, he'll still be able to get his lap back. May have been a waste of tires, but I'm pretty sure he'll be able to make it work. Kevin Jordan's, though, falling back. And we might be seeing 3 wide. We are seeing almost 4 wide. Nance decides to back out of it. And it's gonna be getting to a fight with only about 14 laps to go for that final stage point. Dinger above Jordan for 6th. Malarkey going to try to go along with him, but Kevin Jordan moves down the block.
I think Kevin's just used up his stuff too much.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Kevin. Kevin's just fallen completely off. Does not look good right now. Malarkey around Nance. And now Dinger around Kuhns, and now maybe trying Simone. The bottom is actually working a lot better than I would have thought today. Bottom is looking really, really strong.
Just yeah, Dinger and Nance.
Pass.
Those are 2 other guys that took tires at that last caution.
We can actually see who took tires. We'll put up the pit strategy. And we want the pit stop length. So Ethan Dinger, Nance, Malarkey. Actually, Malarkey did not get tires, I don't think. So, yeah, the only people that got tires was Schimmel, Danger, Kuhns, no, not Kuhns, Nance, Dinger, Flanagan. So, overall, the tire guys have moved up, except for Danger.
Yeah, and I'm actually looking at tire fall off. Dinger's actually running the fastest out there. He's still running 30.3s. He might be able to chase down Ethan. I think Ethan used up too much of his stuff, and Dinger might be able to get a stage win here. But, like I was saying, tire fall off isn't really that bad. Here they are coming to lap 40, and Angel's only 7/10 off his fastest lap.
Yeah, so maybe that's going to be something interesting to keep an eye on. So with the low amount of fall off, do you say, if a green flag stop does need to happen, say in the last stage, for example, I don't know if I'll have enough to make it. Do you pit early, do you pit late, or do you just split it?
That's a hard call because of where tire fall off is at. If you ask me, pit early, top off, don't take tires. Because of how tire fall off is. I don't know. I was actually not feeling good. I don't know.
Well, you would have to fuel up anyway.
Yeah.
Right side's at minimum, but why not just spend the extra couple seconds down pit road? Be sure.
Just 2 seconds on pit road at a track like this. That's a straightaway, buddy. Yeah, think of it that way.
I mean, if you take right side tires, you're probably going to look at about a 9-second pit stop. Take forward, you're probably looking at about, I mean, maybe it's going to be about 10. I mean, it's about 5 seconds different. So, yeah. Do you think you'd be able to make up that time? I don't know. It's a tough question.
It is.
These guys are hoping that they don't have to answer it. Probably. But, yeah, Flanagan. Didn't think he'd be winning the stage after what happened.
I don't think he will. Look who's right behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a good position.
On fresh tires.
He's going to finish first or second. Does he block Dinger, though? Do you think he blocks Dinger?
I don't know.
See, what I'm wondering, though, because I've not really noticed a lot of aero push. They have not seemed to be getting really tight when falling in from behind. Which I wish the Xfinity cars would be doing that because, man, it was tight. These guys look real free and able to kind of pretty much do whatever they want in the corners. Dinger looking for the stage win.
Guys, I think Ethan has used up his stuff too much. Anytime we got another battle going on track, Barkley trying to get his way around Angel, and he gets it to work. Kuhn's almost getting in the back of Angel. Malarkey going to the outside, 3 wide down the backstretch.
Yeah, Dinger around, by the way, takes the lead.
It is getting dicey back here.
Dicey would be pretty good. I mean, they've been running like this for almost the whole race.
Malarkey looks like he's backing out, saying, you guys go at it, I'm going to try a different way.
Duel just doesn't want to get caught in an accident that would cause him to lose his wave around. The battle right now, though, going to be also for the stage points because Malarkey is the final stage point in 7th spot. But where you are right now, you could easily gain a couple or you could lose a couple with 3 to go. Oh, Angel, big clap in the wall. And he's going to fall back to at least 7th. No, he keeps on going.
Yeah, but he has a big roadblock right in front of him. He cannot get around Schimmel.
Yeah, Schimmel doesn't really want to get wrecked here. Driving scared, probably. He's probably just try to get in behind Malarkey and just get the point that you need. I mean, he's in a good position.
Oh, almost contact between Malarkey and Schimmel.
Schimmel just staying up there. Angel going to try to cut down. White flag on the stage. Nance, I think, may hit the wall. And it's still going to be close. Harmon and Richmond battling for 8th spot. Simone right now, the final stage point. But Tim Harmon's a chance in there. He might fire it in there. It won't stick. And, ooh, man, Kevin Jordan nearly took out Richmond. It's going to be Dinger, Flanagan, Barkley, Kuhns, Malarkey, Hernandez, Simone. And the highest mover right now, Bo Dinger, up 10 spots.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. Good first stage. Everyone's going to have to take tires now. Let's take a look at and see what we got in the chat. Talking about Tennessee in the chat, I see. Got a lot of dingers. Happy. Tim Harmon and Bo Dinger, looks like. Big fans of the 1 and the 2 car in the chat. Everybody going to be coming down pit road this time looking for tires. And we got our first question of the day. This one's for Bobby. He wasn't here today and got tired and went to bed. Not sure if he's watching or not, but this one is an interesting question. We'll ask it as soon as they're done with pit road.
I'm going to spill some news. Some Malarkey helping him out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, some of the stuff we've been noticing, I was letting him know. Because he had a strategy. I told him times, and so we changed that strategy.
All right, down pit road, everybody comes.
Also, I heard from Justin. He thinks he might be able to make it to the end of the stage. So that should be interesting to see who is going to try to stretch it on fuel to the stage end.
All right. All right. Here is the question for our first question tonight. Who is the last modified champion, NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour champion, to win a NASCAR race in the Cup Series, who was the last Whelen Modified Tour champion to win a NASCAR Cup race?
Austin Dillon. I don't know.
He is currently retired. I don't know what the team currently is right now. If I could tell you what team they are right now, I would be able to tell you, but I'm not sure actually what they were. But maybe I'll give you all a hint because I know it's a tough one. It's a tough one. He won both his races for Junior Johnson. If that helps. He won both his races for Junior Johnson. So that will help you out there. Give it a few minutes, see if anyone gets it.
No, that don't help.
He won for Junior Johnson.
Dude, it's been years since Junior Johnson was ever. I don't know, Marcus Ambrose.
Ambrose.
He's only won 2 races.
Well, I better fact check myself because if I'm wrong, I'm gonna look real stupid. Justin Monisor, no. Kelly Arbro, no. Trying to think of something that won't give it away. All right, I think I got a good idea. His sponsor,
Bieber.
his sponsor was McDonald's.
Oh my god. Juan Pablo?
It was not Juan Pablo.
Oh, that's Target. I'm a dumbass. Bubba Wallace.
It wasn't Bubba. Give it about 30 seconds, and I think y'all get it with this last one. He won both races in or drum roll, whatever to hit. Both races in 1994, and his nickname.
Oh my god!
His nickname is Mr. Excitement.
I know what number it is too. Can't think of the name.
Jimmy Spencer. Yes.
Thank you.
Jimmy
Number 94.
27.
27. Oh, wait, also knows anything of the right car.
Yeah, Bill Elliott, when he ran with the 94 for McDonald's, that was his own team.
Thank
the
you.
27 was Junior's car. I remember an old quote. Daryl was talking to Jimmy Spencer because I think he won on both white tracks. And he's like, you know, how does Jimmy Spencer win at both of these tracks? He's like, you cheating? And he's like, boy, we'll keep on winning until they catch us.
What in the world?
What do we got here?
Schimmel just manually disconnected.
He just disconnected. Odd. All right, well, Ethan back to the lead. And we'll see if he can keep it this time. Knowing Isaac, I don't think he has a lot of confidence that he will.
He's gonna chew his tires up too much. I mean, we saw Bo take his time getting through the field. Ethan just kind of went through the field like it was nobody's business. ate his tires up, and Bo was able to pass him and get that stage win. So
Yeah, and then we'll see how everyone else does. Angel Hernandez, by the way, guy who I thought would be leading the race right now, in 10th, trying to fend off Harmon.
give him time. Don't you count that 42 out.
Yeah, he's in the Hornets' nest. They've been going 3 and 4 wide and 2 wide all night, so bet he doesn't want to be there. I mean, they're clean. They're clean for the most part, but can't always rely on it. Hornbeck Racing has followed, and Gervy has followed. Hello, Hornbeck and Gervy. How you doing?
Give him time.
42 in the 8 at the end of the race, top 3. Okay, that's what we got from Mr. Tom. Bodinger is known as Mr. Excitement in the hell that is. Okay. Nance and Angel about to start their move to the front. Just watch. All right, well, we'll see what they do. Jonathan Nance, I'm not sure if he'll be moving in the front, though. He just looks hurt. He just doesn't seem to be running at what he's capable of, so I think something might be wrong with that car at this point. The fact that he's so far off, something must be wrong with it.
Give it time.
Those
two guys know this is not the race that matters. The race that matters is the final 50 laps. So
yeah, well, being in 15th for that final race doesn't really help you.
Give it time.
I don't see Jonathan Nance being in the top 3 at the end of this race. I don't. Maybe earlier, before the wreck, but not now. I don't think he's going to do it.
I don't even think he's hurt. I think he's just back there waiting for people to wreck out.
I think if he gets in the top 5, I think he'll be considered lucky. Top 10, maybe lucky too. Malarkey up to 4th. Doing his classic, I'll start in the rear because I qualify like crap for some reason. And then make his way up to the front. Just gets better and better every stage. Frey nearly takes out Jordan.
Dinger back to the lead.
Now, can he keep it? Trying the high side this time. He was originally running low last time. Yeah, pull out and go low, and I think Dinger should have it this time. Ooh, had to lift just a little bit in the corner. Not going to get it this time around. Angel back up to 5th.
I was about to say, here comes Angel.
Yeah, he likes using the draft too, so it definitely does help him. Punxsutawney, PA. You gonna talk about the race? Well, we are talking about the race. What you talking about? Dinger is the race Taz. They have been 3 wide, nothing said.
They're 2 wide.
2 wide? 3 wide? Maybe we missed it. I don't know. Dinger just, yeah, he's having a tougher time though right now trying to get around Ethan.
Yeah, the Angels moved his way up to 4th.
Yeah, I think Ethan probably did burn it up a little bit more last time than he did this time. I mean, we saw him go from like 8th to 1st relatively quickly, while Dinger was much more conservative trying to get around. So, I don't think Ethan's really going to be, falling off as much as he was last stage. But considering how close in proximity is to everyone compared to last stage, I don't know about Ethan. He could keep up better, but I'm not too sure. Barkley trying for the lead. Yeah, he's going to try bottom. Dinger couldn't get it. But Ethan's running a good top side. I mean, the top side running like that, it can burn your stuff up. But, don't wreck.
Yeah, also bang your stuff up.
He's in the wall right there, but you gotta fill it in for Chase today. Ethan burning up. No way.
See, I ain't the only one that notices it.
See, I know Tom. He would always go, "Oh, Joe's always gonna burn up his stuff. Just watch." Well, guess what? I don't. Yeah, I think I've been doing better with that. So you gotta find someone else to make fun of for burning up. He's gonna try on the inside again, but I don't think it'll stick. Nah, it's not gonna stick. I mean, he might be able to get back at him, but yeah, he's just swallowing the straightaway now, and Angel's gonna go around for the second spot. I'll tell you, the high side seems at this point now the high side's getting a little bit stronger. If you have better tires, the high side seems to be a better place.
Oh, Ethan cutting that nose off.
Angel gonna try down bottom. Yeah, it's a longer way around. Car like him, but man, he is chopping noses off like he's a surgeon. Goodness.
Yeah.
May have been farther away than what I thought, but that was really close on Kevin Jordan. Gonna try again, but Angel actually loses a spot to Kevin Jordan right there. Screwing around too much on the bottom. You don't want to be stuck down on the bottom too long like that. You can see with Tony right now just getting passed up by the 2 and the 12. Falls back to 7th place. Oh no, Kevin Jordan in the wall. Nearly causes a big one.
He good. He good.
That wall can just kind of swing out there and poke you. We'll go on board real quick. Show you what I mean there on Ethan's car. Because he's running up there, we'll be able to get a good view. So, coming into the corner, you can see, yeah, I just missed it. I'm blind. We'll go with Nance. Show it again. But yeah, the safer barrier does jolt out just a tiny, tiny bit. It's not really easy to notice, but it does jolt out. So you don't want to be too close on the wall because it'll get out there and poke you. But Las Vegas does a much better job with their symmetricality of the wall, I guess you could say.
At Charlotte?
Yeah, it pops out real late at Charlotte. This is much more or less extreme, where with the walls, the safer barrier kind of moves as the wall, and the wall kind of like moves at the outside. So I like what they've done with the safer barrier here. It's a lot better. Yeah,
Ethan and Kevin almost leaning on each other there.
Yeah, Kevin Jordan gonna get past. A little help there from Angel. Leaning on Angel now. 4 wide nearly. Kevin Jordan gonna be put into the sucker hole now. Simone moving his way up too. He's up to 4th. Good job for Simone. These two are gonna have the draft. The 2 won't. But he's gonna have that cut down. You don't want to be down there for too long though. You gotta be careful going down in that bottom lane. And Kevin Jordan now falling like a brick for the second straight time. Was up in front both times, but just can't maintain any sort of position. Uh-oh.
Oh, Ethan getting loose.
Yeah,
pushing
Ethan,
it a little too hard.
Ethan nearly wrecked it right there. Looked like he just got a little bit loose. We'll rewind in a second, but 3 wide again. Oh, dinger into Jordan.
Dinger and Jordan.
And I'll tell you, these cars can handle a little bit of a beating, though. Oh, now in the Kewins. Kevin Jordan on the rear down on the dinger. They're about to wreck right here. 3 wide, 2 back.
I was about to say, I mean, if I'm Ethan.
Well, Ethan loose again.
Loose again. If I'm Ethan, he was just pushing too hard trying to hold all those guys off. I would have just let some of them by and fell back in line. And I think he's paying for it now. You see him, he is struggling to keep that car going straight.
Falling back to 12th. I mean, this is the thing with Vegas, though. Once these tires get a little bit warm, the cars really do not handle good. we're in that point of a run where the tires are not going to be your friend. We haven't really gotten a chance to go much farther in a run than this, so a little bit longer, and the tires might be starting to really get loose. Barkley's still leader, by the way.
Yeah, Barker's the leader, and Simone's in P2. A little bit north-south action up front. Usually we see the north-south action in the grass and in the wall, but keeping it on track here tonight.
Barkley, though, checked out right now. She's in a good position.
Yeah, and a lot of that was due to the fact Ethan literally holding up the whole field by taking up the high line. No one can get around him, and it just allowed Barkley to check out. But Simone and Angel, they are starting to catch up slowly but surely. Last time by, they were a little bit quicker than Barkley. Not a lot, but just a smidge.
Yeah, we got 2 wide action a lot. Coon's looking to make it perhaps between the 2 fan favorites, Dinger and Harmon. Harmon is 4th, Dinger is 5th, but Coons should be able to make the pass around Dinger, draft on the old one, and then get up above him, but just don't chop him off.
Ooh, like that.
I mean, hey, if you know you have the space, take it. But if you wreck yourself, well, no one to blame but you. I think Malarkey's going to look to join Coons on the high side. Just try to get around these 2.
Yeah, and that gap to Barkley starting to close is now a 1.2. It was a 1.4 a couple laps ago.
Yeah, I mean, he can afford to drive a little bit softer. But he's in a good position for the end of the race. 20 laps to go in the stage. I think he's pretty much guaranteed 3rd unless something happens. And showing the strength of the high side, too. This is 60 and 73. Just breezing past Dinger and Harmon. But Harmon's still struggling on the bottom. They're defending real well. All right, guys. We'll take a quick break and be right back. We got a cheer. I don't know what that is. Mike won a truck race at New Hampshire on Saturday. Mike who?
Come on.
Oh, you're talking for officials. I'll tell you though, whenever I run New Hampshire and officials,
No,
for some
it wasn't
reason,
officials. It was a league race.
Ah, nice. I'll tell you though, whenever I do run an official on that, I get nothing but 4X's. Without fail, always get the 4X's on that track for some odd reason. Milwaukee's better than New Hampshire though. All right, Nansound Pit Road, first taker. If he was smart, he'd take no tires, just fuel only. Well, he's gonna take tires. So what? That's gonna be his second set. Well, actually, it is smart. Never mind. We'll check that real fast. So yeah, this
I don't
is
know
his
because
second
with tire
set.
fall off, I don't. We'll see.
It's a second set, so he'll use another one at 100. I guess he's in a good place to make it. So I mean, we'll see what happens. Frey down pit road too. No one else coming with him. Now what we got here? Thank you for the bits. One Fast Race 15. One other one, by the way. It's Drew. A cheer Joe is someone is paying to hear Isaac talk. Yeah, I don't know what a bit is, but you know what? Since that's the case, talk, Isaac, talk.
No,
Wow. They paying for you to talk, and you don't want to talk.
I ain't paying for money to talk. Anyways, more people dump it. Oh, Dinger, Flanagan, Thorns, Jordan, they're all coming down.
Yeah, so Ethan coming back on the track right now. Dinger down pit road. Gonna be interested to see where Frey comes out of all this because he was at least in a decent position. I don't think he's gonna gain a ton of ground back though, because the the length the pit times, they're not crazy. The fall off is not that bad. I mean, he's only really right now at least going to be probably not even a second faster, maybe about 8/10. Yeah, not even half a second about. Will be interesting to see how everything goes though. Dinger off of pit road. Frey should get up to him. I don't know. He doesn't seem fast enough. He's gonna have to dive it up high if he wants to make any chance of it. Just try to take advantage while he's on cold tires and Frey around Dinger. But Ethan's still leading them all by a lot. And he is leading them by a lot.
Yeah, Ethan just did a top and go.
Well, we'll see if they catch him.
Off on the whip.
Still making his way around some of the slower guys, though. You sure he took a stop and go? Or maybe he just took right sides?
No, I watched the pit stop.
Yeah, 7.3
It would have made
seconds.
sense for him to take tires because he's already down 2 sets. If he would have took a set there, he literally would have had no. He would either had to take no tires at stage break or take no tires the rest of the race. He wouldn't have any left. So it would literally make no sense for him to take tires there.
Well, I'd assume that everybody else will most likely just come in for either a splash and go, or maybe if they're feeling risky, hit with maybe like 3 laps to go for tires. I don't know if that would be a smart decision though. Because 3-lap old tires, I mean, that's still 3-lap old tires. You're not going to have really any heat advantage, so in my opinion, just fuel it up right now and just do whatever you got. You are doing great. Make sure to cheer 6 and Arca. Yes, sir.
Cheer. What, Narca?
The 6.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Dub, you might get me in the booth.
No.
Let's go, Holman. Yeah, Drew's been running good in trucks the last few times. I haven't seen him in Arca, but yeah, Drew Holman's been running real good. Been doing my number proud. Man, what is with that big old block there from Fassbender? But yeah, you've been doing that 6-car good in trucks, man. Happy to see it doing good.
Barkley's coming in this time.
Thanks for all the bits, even though I have no idea what they are. Jeremy will tell me eventually. There's something.
He might be in here soon. He just joined the race.
Yeah, Barkley down pit road and Simone down pit road. You know what? Why don't you just get in the booth, Jeremy, just for old giggles?
Wonder if Marky has enough. He said he did, or he said he think he would.
Yeah, I mean, Malarkey likes to do his little strategies.
What?
We'll see if Barkley takes tires. No,
I mean, because here's the kicker: if
Simone, no
he
tires.
can make it, if he can make it all the way, he's going to trap a lot of people a lap down, or people are gonna have to pit and hope for a caution because. Oh, that's gonna be interesting if he can make it.
Yeah, so I mean,
Nope, coming in this time.
yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to make it at this point.
That was Killins. I think nope, Angel's coming this time. The Angel maybe.
Maybe Danger because you know, I know we haven't paid a lot of attention to Danger, but he's not been up. There he goes on pit road. I was about to say, he was not really running fast at all. So I was thinking maybe he was saving. Only a couple cars still staying out. Harmon and Richmond. That is all.
I do know Justin's just gonna get fuel here. He's just gonna top off.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to top off. I mean, we'll take a look and see. Yeah, everybody's just topping off.
Yeah, pitting this late, pointless to take tires.
That would be correct. Looks like Harmon is staying out there. So is Richmond. They got to come in next time by, or else they won't be able to pit. He's clutching it right now. You don't hear the engine out of the one car. And Richmond really falling off right now.
I mean, Tim Harmon needs stage points. Bad.
He does need stage points. Yep, stays out there. Richmond staying out there too. Tony, I'll tell you this though. Tony definitely the best out of the tire guys. Pretty much gonna get up to third or fourth. So Frey in a good position. Gonna get those stage points. Clutching it all around the racetrack. I don't know. I'd be worried for this guy because they're gonna have to run caution laps too before that pit road opens. White flag on the stage.
Or you can do what I did in another league. Caution flies, enter pit lane and take the EOL. There's nothing in the rules against that.
Yeah, it could be a possibility.
You can't just enter. You can't enter pit lane with less than 2 to go. If the caution flies, technically made the stage break. Therefore, you can enter pit lane.
We're gonna see if Tony can really quickly get around Malarkey for that such needed position. We have someone that joined us, by the way, too, and then they left.
Nah. Goodbye.
I don't even know who it was.
Oh.
Tony under Malarkey, and Tony's tire strategy gonna do him well. Puts him up to fourth. But is waiting on the caution, so they're gonna have to run one more lap around. They made it, but now we know that if they try the strategy again, they'll be able to make it. On if things are the same, they know that they can make it. So keep an eye on for Harmon, who keeps on joining.
Jeremy,
Hello, Jeremy.
knock it off.
Hi, Jeremy.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, I had a little bit of issues there with the Discord.
Where'd Isaac go?
I think he went to find me. Anyway, Joe, man, I'm going to tell you what, this is awesome. 100 lap stage break. Only third caution. Man.
All right, let's take a look at this stuff real fast. So, one fast racer used 100 bits. Y'all doing great. Make sure you cheer at 6 in ARCA. What is a bit? You gotta tell me. What is a bit?
A bit is support for SBRN.
So is it like
It is
money?
like a sub. It goes towards the SBRN.
That's my paycheck, damn it.
Exactly. Paycheck. I ain't gonna lie. It goes towards money so I can retire.
Give me my damn cheer, damn it.
We got a sub, by the way, from One
Drew.
Fast Racer 15. Thank you, Drew.
It's gonna be Drew right there. He calling my bluff.
All right, let's see what we got in here in the chat. And after what you said about Jeff Gordon, don't ever tell us to talk clean again.
I didn't use nothing bad. You know what? That's the medical term for it.
This ain't Family Guy, man.
Speaking of Dinger, where is Dinger? Oh, look at Dinger out there in front.
Nance is in 10th. Lucky Bo Dinger and House of Greyjoy. I don't know what that means. It's been definitely a fuel saving week in RRL. Yes, it has. I mean, we had fuel saving in Xfinity. Would have finished first or second. Colt. Then last night, no cautions whatsoever, and we got a first-time
one.
winner with Jason
No, there was
Pearson.
one.
There was one.
They
Jason-
screwed me.
Jason Pearson still won though.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta give the love to JP.
I wish I could have been lucky enough to get involved in a wreck and pit for fuel there.
We might be
Well-
getting a Dale Jr. side job here today, perhaps.
You was lucky enough to run out of gas and still finish in the top 10.
No, I got 11th.
11th. Oh,
So Bo Dinger wins the race off pit road. Tim Harmon second, Frey third. What happened to Marky? Marky's in fifth. Richmond really fell back. He's in seventh. So unfortunate for him. John Nance is in eighth, and I don't think he's going to stay there that long. I think he'll fall back.
Yeah, like I said.
Horns
I
at
wish
a
I
lap
got lucky
down.
enough to get involved in a wreck and still win the race, but
Yeah, Forn's got a lap down. I'm not quite sure how he did that, though.
well, it's foreigners. He probably needs to find a water barrel.
Man, Forns is better than you think.
either that or he ran out of gas.
Ran out of talent. This ain't a super speedway.
Oh,
So-
screw off
Ooh.
SDK.
That's
So
fine.
we're at a point now where do you save it or do you just go for it and hope for a caution?
Save.
We know that, they can make it. So maybe it'll be Harmon or Dinger's day today. And Harmon down pit road?
He messed up his fuel.
You know how the actual old saying goes, right?
So they're thinking
Hey.
that they're going to everyone down pit road is definitely going to be on the fuel strat run. So that's going to be Harmon, Coons, Richmond, Jordan, and Matt Forns. Matt Forns, however, is a lap down. So all these guys are just going to do a quick topper. And Tim Harmon, long on pit road. I'm going to fall back a few. The strategy will work for them if it stays green. If it doesn't, though, that will not. Let's see. You didn't. You got packed, but you didn't get involved in the crash there, Jeremy.
Huh?
I didn't get wrecked. I got a good hit
Packing.
in the back, but it was a hard checkup, and I just happened to be an unfortunate one. I wasn't involved with it. I was just kind of a back marker for 16's bumper that night.
All right, Jeremy, who wins?
You know what? I'm going to throw it out there, and a lot of people may
Angel.
be mad. I was looking at Hernandez is going to pull that off, but you know what? I'm a Dinger fan, so
No.
let's go, Dinger.
All right,
If
what
it
we
stays
got?
green,
Isaac.
if it stays green, it's gonna be Angel. Angel knows how to save fuel.
If it stays
Oh.
green, I'm going
It's gonna
Bar.
be Angel.
If it stays green, I'm going with Tim Harmon. If it goes caution later, I'm going with Barkley.
Actually, while talking to Malarkey said he was probably good on fuel. He just didn't have enough for the caution lap, so he could be good as well. And
I think
you were
Barkley is-
judging that 8 car, but Free's running right now. Just saying.
He's not
Those
going to stay
first
there.
10 are in a hornet's nest up
Sam.
there.
He ain't going to stay there, but yeah, it is a hornet's nest right now. And we might be getting that caution where everyone will be able to make it then.
I don't think we will.
We shall see, though. Real dicey. Real
I'm gonna
dicey.
tell you what, as strong as Shake and Bake has been this weekend, I wouldn't be surprised if Tony don't pull up the.
Yeah. I mean, what? We just need a cup win. We've won in every series, I think, except for cup this year.
But I'm gonna tell you what, y'all ain't lying. Barkley is looking fast the way he's taking that, but at the same time, the line he's running, it's gonna be a tire effect. You still got
Screw the
44 to
tires. He's
go.
burning his fuel up.
Well, yeah, he needs to get down to the bottom. Just kind of bottom feed. Best way to save tires. Or fuel.
Look, Swerving McGurvey's in here. No, we did not spell shake and bake wrong.
Just kind of want to go up there, yeah, and then kind of do a cut down like he's doing. But man, Frey is running his butt right now, just going down to the bottom. Frey's gonna try to just make it happen straight away. Just be careful. Keep him behind. Angel will probably come up in the next 10 laps or so. Not sure though. Nice to see the chat popping off for once. Real nice. Apparently,
we got 20 people out there, so there's a whole lot more needs to start chatting it up.
yeah, you've been keeping them occupied, Jeremy. Oh, by the way, last question of the day: who won the first race at Martinsville? Not Martinsville, Las Vegas. Do you know who won the first Cup race at Vegas? There, Jeremy.
Hold on, let me Google it.
Man, Isaac.
Probably Gordon.
Gordon. Yeah,
Buddy Baker.
Buddy Baker.
Fireball Roberts. How long Vegas has been around?
Sterling Marlin.
Back in my day, those guys were long retired before Las Vegas was around.
Drew
Pretty good.
Bledsoe.
It's not even that good of a track.
What, Vegas?
Yeah.
It's all right. My favorite West Coast track, though, by far, Auto Club.
Oh, that's such a stereotype.
Stereotype.
Such a
Orlando
stereotype.
got a lot on the West Coast. You got Auto Club, Phoenix, Sonoma, and Vegas. So you ain't got a lot to choose from.
Auto Club is great. So is Phoenix. I mean, Phoenix and...
No,
Phoenix, no, Joe, no.
No. Can we
Phoenix
just
is
fire
great.
him?
Phoenix is great.
I'm
No.
debating it.
The old
I'm
Phoenix
really
was
debating.
better.
No, Phoenix was never good. It is the worst track to ever even have a championship race at.
Exactly. That's why they don't do it no more. It's about like Homestead. They take
Oh.
Homestead out of it. Give it a good one.
So where is the championship
Homestead
race
was a good
this year?
track.
Where's the championship race this year?
Freaking Phoenix.
I like Phoenix, though, personally.
No.
All right, you guys can thank me. I'm fixing to stop that ad from happening. So, everybody that's out there in chat, I appreciate that. I just kill the ad off so you can see the race.
Killing ads off, huh?
I tell you where they need to put the championship race at. Nashville Super Speedway.
No.
No.
Yeah, Music City.
I know
No.
you.
Can't
I know
argue
you.
with that.
I know
No.
you like your Nashville man, but in my opinion, that track is donkey crap.
That's the last.
They just need to go back to
concrete
Homestead.
left. Just like Bristol's the last great Coliseum. Tennessee's keeps it real.
I don't remember who quoted it, but I think it was. I don't remember who said it was about concrete. I just think it was like people who pave their tracks with concrete are too cheap for asphalt and something else. I don't know. But Dover's concrete too, though. So
Gosh, Lee. Chat, shots fired, y'all. Get him right. Get Joe right. He needs some blessings. He needs some angels.
no, because I remember. I don't remember what the quote was. I remember it was they were too cheap for asphalt and something else, but I don't remember.
He needs some angels, and he's got up to fourth, so you might get a prayer off of it.
I mean, I have no beef with concrete. I just don't like the design of the track. It's an alright track. I hate racing on it though.
I tell you what's gonna be real nice when they do the remodeling of Nashville Fairgrounds. And they start bringing more racing there.
I'd rather have a race at Fairgrounds than Super Speedway. I'll just put it to you that way. I would much rather have a race at Fairgrounds than Super Speedway.
Only thing I didn't like about fairgrounds is I had to have Bernard Polar help me walk up that damn steep ass hill from the parking lot. That was rough.
We'll have to go there one time, do some media. One car down pit road, Bo Dinger. I don't know what's wrong with the Bo.
The bow knows.
Did he? I mean, he was in the back. I don't know. He just came down pit road for some reason. I have no idea.
He's been saving, so
In early.
He's pitting early for tires, so that's interesting because he's pitting around the time where the tires really start to get good. So if I was him, I would have stretched it out a little bit longer. But I guess he just didn't have enough to make
He
it.
just got tires and fuel.
He didn't have enough to make it.
He's probably thinking if I pit early enough for these guys who are trying to start saving, I can start making ground. Don't agree with 4 tires though. I'll take 2.
Well, we'll see what they do. He's pretty far behind.
I'd have to weigh you out on that one.
I would almost 2. With him not needing a lot of fuel, why waste all that time getting 4? Just get 2 and go.
Yeah, the fall off is not that great.
No,
he's probably
it's
actually
not
going to
that
be
bad.
slower for just a few laps, probably. Problem for him, though, is if a caution comes out, Matt Forns will be the lucky dog. You know what? I know with Auto Club, though. Auto Club's going. I'm wondering what track they're going to replace it with next year.
Wilkesboro. I hope to God. Wilkesboro.
Oh, Lord.
That could happen. That would be interesting. Now, if they were trying to keep it on the West Coast, I could see them doing a track like PIR.
Nah.
No.
I could see him. I could see him doing Portland.
Screw the West Coast.
If they're trying to do it on the West Coast,
Yeah, for real.
they could do Laguna Seca, because I know they love their road courses.
Or they can just give up going to the West Coast altogether because there really aren't that many fans out there.
You know, if you're going to put it on the West Coast, you might as well just put it back at Chicago Street Course. I mean, it's about the
Yeah,
same.
exactly.
You know, if they want a street course, they should have just done Long Beach. I could see them doing Long Beach just to double down on the street course idea. John Nance down pit road, so he's not going to have enough to make it. Let's see what he does.
No, if I'm John, I'm taking 2. Taking 2 here.
Let's see if he listens to you. Let's see if Tom relayed the message.
I don't think 4 is a good call. He's thinking 2. There's 2.
Yeah. He's picking 4, I think. Yep.
I agree with the 4 tire call. I really don't. Makes no sense.
I'm wondering how much the left side is wearing. That's my question.
I mean, because tire fall off, like we've already went over this, it's not as bad as everyone thinks it is.
Wait, what do you think they're really wearing? Like, did Justin tell you how much the lefts were wearing?
No, he didn't tell me.
They can't be wearing that much. I mean, maybe they are wearing a lot, and the fall off is like, this is one of those tracks where you don't witness a lot of fall off. Like, there are tracks like that. Like even Wilkesboro. Like Wilkesboro does not get a lot of fall off, surprisingly.
In iRacing, maybe.
Well, yeah, in iRacing.
We've got a battle up front. You see him take it. Barkley's holding on for dear life, y'all. Hernandez, he's made his way through the field.
Here comes Ethan. A little wiggly down pit road, but we'll make it. Good entrance for Ethan. Getting all the speed he can, trying to save all the time. So Ethan's going to be down pit road. John Nance is ahead of Bo Dinger. So Nance should be better than Dinger. Ethan to his first pit road stall. Will he take the word of Isaac?
All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop
You
on.
don't listen to Isaac.
He will not.
Isaac gave bad advice last night.
You know what, Joe or Jeremy? Shut up.
What was the advice last
Look,
night?
look. When I pitted for fuel, it said I was good. Like I had it on the dot, and then I was a lap short out of nowhere. I don't know.
Look, we had a great conversation in that truck race. I'm like, yeah, I've got about 4 gallons left. It's saying 15 laps. You can make it. I'm like, good. Wait a second. No, I can't. I'm what, a lap and a half short.
That was literally the first time I've ever miscalled on fuel mileage. Kicking myself, and I should have just pitted under that caution, but I don't want to be back all with all the bozos not knowing how to drive and overdriving their trucks. So
Well, they drove just fine last night, so.
I think
shockingly,
it was the first truck race we've had in Relentless that
Anthony down
won
pit road.
caution.
And Isaac. So,
I will say this: I forget who won that race, but that was pure luck. They just got lucky; it fell in their hand.
4 tires for a shake and bake got one.
Shake and bake got lucky. We'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah. So still, nobody has taken only 2. Everyone's taken 4 tires so far. Frey and Danger.
I don't agree with the call. I really don't, because if you are pitting for fuel right now, you literally only need like 3 gallons of fuel, if that. And if you need that little fuel, why in the world? Because 4 tires is what, a 10-second stop?
Ooh, Bender missed it, or Millard.
4 tires is about a 15-second stop. Okay, so you're saving about 5 seconds.
More than that, you're taking 2 tires. 2 tires is only 7 seconds.
Bender had a 10.5-second stop with 2 tires.
And he missed his pit stop.
Okay, and here's the thing, right? 5 seconds at a track like Las Vegas on pit lane. Do you realize how much ground that is on track? That's like probably 10 seconds or more on track that you were gaining.
That's at least turn 2 to 3.
Yes, that is everything.
Well,
and with tire fall off where it's at, I don't see you slowing down to a point to where 2 tires is gonna make you lose the race to 4. I don't.
Richmond down pit road. Bender's still in last right now. 2 tires is not going to help him out, just for the fact of how far back he was. Richmond 10.2 seconds on pit road. So, yeah, looking at the pit stop length, you're getting about 5 seconds on pit road.
Yeah, and that's on pit road.
But
5 seconds on pit road does not mean no.
I think the call to pit early is really going to help out Ethan and Bo and John, because they are in a position now where they've taken tires. They've got a good advantage. You know, slept on Nance a little bit. I really thought that guy was hurt, but he's doing good right now. He might be in a position for a win.
You know,
if these guys can't hold on.
I could have swore a little birdie was telling you to watch Nance and don't judge him yet and don't count him out yet. And you're like, no, he's not going to make it. Nance and Angel race the same way.
I'm still picking Harmon, though.
I'm not. I don't. No. I'm going with Angel. If there's anyone out there that can run fast laps while saving fuel, it's that 42. And I'm pretty sure if Tommy's in here watching, he can agree with me.
All right, y'all. We got a poll going up. Let's make a little bit of a decision out there. Y'all viewers, y'all ain't talking. Give a little voting.
Who will win? Barkley, Hernandez, Dinger, Flanagan, Nance. You didn't even put Harmon up there. Gosh darn it, man. Sleeping on Harmon, Jeremy. You're sleeping on him.
And you're sleeping on Nance.
I think Nance has the best chance to win if everybody else pits.
Here comes Barkley this time.
I don't think everybody else is going to pit, though. Uh-oh, Nance loose. Sleeping on Nance, huh? He got loose and clipped the apron. Oh, just touched the paint just a little bit.
I'm pretty sure Nance told you to keep his name out of his mouth. He's going to pull a Will Smith here in a minute.
Keep my wife's name out.
You keep my car out your mouth.
25 viewers in the chat, 15 laps to go. Hello, everybody. Mike and Barkley down pit road. Well, there goes my caution pick. Jacking up 2 tires each. 2 tires each for Simone and Barkley. But will he beat Ethan off pit road? He will not. And they're going to have a big gap ahead.
I mean, do y'all think Hernandez has saved enough fuel to actually make it to the
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't
Look,
think so.
clearly, you've never been in a fuel mileage race with Angel, because
Clearly.
yeah, Tommy said yup too. Yes, thank you.
It's a little late. Tommy was talking about something else.
Oh damn.
Tony Frey getting all over the rear. Goodness. Or Matt Richmond. But yeah, right now, other guys who pitted,
Here he
Ethan
comes.
is in the best position right now.
Angel's dropping it down. Angel's taking the pit.
Barkley came out in a decent position. Simone did not. Angel down pit road. So no. Not enough fuel for the 42 car.
Malarkey's clutching in.
Angel's probably going to at least come out around 11th or 12th at this point. Tim Harmon up to second. Malarkey is clutching. Yes, he is.
He's going to have to clutch a whole lot.
Now, Malarkey is half of track ahead of Tim Harmon. So, Tim Harmon, I think, has saved enough and is starting to push because he is tracking him down rather quickly. With 11 laps to go, he has to make up 13 seconds or hope he runs out. Kevin Jordan and Alan Coons, the other two who have not pitted. And I think at this point they're going to be trying to make it to the end. Coons might be coming in, sitting low as he is. Yep, stays out there. But yeah, we got to keep an eye on Nance and Flanagan because if everybody had pits, this is the race for the win right here. 10 laps to go this time by.
Y'all know what we need? A caution.
No, we don't need a caution. Tim Harmon going to win.
Colt Curry, where are you at? We need a caution.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Malarkey just has a big old pack behind him. That's just going to be trying to get past him on old tires. Harmon's coming, though. I mean, he's knocked off at least a couple of seconds in the last few laps.
Your top four ain't going to be able to make it on fuel. Malarkey, Harmon, Coons, and Jordan ain't going to be able to make it on fuel.
Harmon's going to make it, Jeremy. Harmon's going to make it. But everybody else here, I mean, it's going to be a big old, just scary moment there for Malarkey. Just get, Bobby, don't wreck me. 8 laps to go. And, Harmon has a 15-second gap on Ethan. 25 from Malarkey.
Hernandez won the pole, 80%. Went to
80%
Hernandez.
for Hernandez, wow. Wow.
And once again, a shout out to Red Maverick who contributed a little extra on a side vote. And Red Maverick still does need to get in touch with SBRN or Relentless Racing League so we can get those stickers to them. I still have them. I need your address.
Yeah, I'll send you my address in a second.
I need your address.
I don't know. Do you think? Okay, so you think Malarkey's gonna make it there, Isaac?
He told me when stage 2 ended, he was pretty sure he had enough. He just didn't feel like he had enough for the caution laps. So,
All right. So you thinking Tim may have oversaved here?
maybe.
Malarkey is clutching it all the way through.
Yeah, both of them are. Still got big battles going on. Dinger, this might be the race of what could have been. Bad pit stop. Puts him in a bad position. But the early pitters do seem to have came out better. Except for Barkley, who had a great lead. Nance still leads. with Flanagan. Flanagan in second or third. Coming down to 4 to go. Harmon's 8 seconds back in closing, but not closing fast enough. 4 to go.
I don't know. He's closing it pretty quick.
Yeah, but he needs to close in over 2 seconds a lap.
He needs to average 2 seconds a lap right here.
Overall, Harmon, though, he needed a good race, and he's going to be getting one if it stays green.
Yeah, but
Vance
I
falling
don't
back
know.
to 6th.
I don't know if he's going to be good enough because the guy on the cut line right now is Kevin Jordan. And Kevin Jordan is 9th.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close.
Admins, get them points done quickly. We want to see them.
He came in with a 10-point buffer over Harmon.
And he stayed points for
Harmon might got it because Harmon won the stage.
Yeah, he did.
I'm going to tell you, Harmon's
third. Barkley's getting on Ethan as well. Ethan's starting to drop.
And Ethan falling back to 4th. The old tires kind of, I mean, he's still going to be in a good position, whether he is 4th or 5th. Malarkey, I mean, the gap is closing, though. I mean, 4 seconds. I think Harmon's in push mode now.
He has to be.
Yeah, he has to be in push mode. You know, the gap is now just 3 seconds. It was over 10 seconds, not even 8 laps to go. Going on board with Harmon for the final time around.
Yeah, if I'm Malarkey, though, I'm going all out right here this lap.
Yeah, 2 second gap. I mean, if he does make it, even if he does run out, he'll still probably be second.
Barkley's
He's clutching it still. Oh, don't spin! Oh, man, it's so loose. Yeah, Markey still has to clutch it to make it to the end, but it's not going to be enough there, I don't think.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah, Markey has enough. Justin Markey wins.
I think Harmon ran out. Yeah, I think Harmon ran out.
Harmon runs out the line. Angel Hernandez is going to get 3rd. Barkley, good run for him. 4th. Flanagan, Simone, Mike Richmond, Matt Richmond, John Nance, Frey, Dinger, Kewins, Jordan. And Fastenbender both run out at the line.
I saw somebody else we knew last night. The guy get pushed across the line. He finished, though.
I don't want to talk about it. Last night pissed me off.
I don't know. Did the admins give you a talking to about that?
No,
well,
not in the rule book.
Yeah. You know, that is true. That is true. I don't think Justin's going to have anything left. He's just going to park it.
All right, I'll let you all do the interview. I'll catch y'all later.
You don't want to say hey to your buddy?
No.
Come on, you don't want to you don't want to get interview with Malarkey.
I never said that. I got stuff I gotta go do.
All right, well.
I just said I've been here long enough. I ain't doing 101.
All right, well, hopefully they'll get those points up quickly.
Oh yeah, they will. I'm pretty sure, and pretty sure Tony will get in here real quick and let us know who's sitting where.
We'll get our
down off 16 going to the 12.
We'll get our first place finisher, Malarkey.
Hello,
Justin. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, we're doing good. You know, wasn't sure if you were gonna have enough to make it, but you and Harmon were the only 2 to make it. Good job.
Yeah, when I saw him do it as stage 2 and plus was able to go to 1 or 2 laps under caution after the stage, I was like, wow, I need to try it. And it was close. I wasn't sure because these guys in front didn't seem like they were saving it all, and then they ended up pitting, and I went into hardcore saving mode, and it worked out, luckily. We ran out going into turn 1 after the checkered.
Were you a little bit worried seeing Harmon coming back so close?
Yeah, trying to watch the relative. I was trying to shut it off as much as I can and try and keep pace with him catching plus save enough because it was just, I mean, there's so much you're on throttle here the whole time. You're really not able to save much at all. It's super hard, but hopefully that was exciting for you guys to do the calculations up there.
Oh, yeah, it's the third fuel race in 3 days, so
Yeah, maybe it'll get the stages changed here.
it's very
Let me
interesting to
let
see
me
that.
ask you. Let me ask you something, Malarkey.
Yeah.
How much fuel did you actually have left?
So I ran out going after the checker flag going into turn 1. It hit 0.0 and sputtered, which is interesting because the old cars used to be 0.3. So maybe these have a different kind of pickup, but it actually hit 0.0 and then sputtered.
And it looked like Harmon ran out at the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely was interesting.
But, overall, good job for you today. We're pretty competitive. Didn't really see the front until the end of the race. Unusual for you, but hey, a win's a win, and finally the strategy works out once this year.
Yeah, I just might be a tad bit mad to know I brought home, I think, 2 extra sets of tires.
Wow.
I was afraid to put them on there because I thought there'd be cautions at the end, and
So you only put it under the stages.
yeah, 50 and 100, but
I mean, it's not
I
like
don't
you
know.
really needed to do it, though.
Yeah, the way the cautions fell, it was really. I think there was just that one at midway through, but I think some people did, some people didn't. But
Yeah, it is what it is. But hey, good job. Congrats on the win. What do you got for shout out?
yeah, thanks to you guys doing the broadcast. It means a lot. Family looks so forward to watching it. I'm sweating like crazy in here. It was just rolling down my face. This is a hard track. There's nowhere to really rest. You're constantly in the throttle. There's not much off throttle time. But hopefully everyone enjoyed it, and we'll sync up next week.
All right, sounds good. Good job tonight. We'll see you next week. Looking at the chat real quick before we say hi to Harmon. Susan talking to Nance. Susan, you got 8th today. 8th for the number 8.
8 for 8. You can't
Don't
argue with
doubt
that one.
Nance more often. I mean, we were doubting Nance because I didn't think he had it. Always aspiring in RRL. Yeah. All right, thanks for all the chats, guys. All right, we got Tim Harmon.
Hey,
Tim.
I appreciate y'all letting me come up and speak for once this year.
Well, you were my pick, but it came up just a little bit short. But hey, still did a great job on the fuel saving. Still did a great job, getting the stage. How about that race to perhaps, I think, punch your ticket in the round 12?
Maybe. I'd even if I won, I probably wouldn't have made it because I missed last week. And I wouldn't have got the automated bid or whatever. So I knew I had to get max points, and if I felt that if we went green all 3 stages, I could have got max points for sure. I learned earlier in the week that I can make it just by running the low line and being easy with the throttle, and just being smart about it, not racing a lot of people. And then we had the caution the first
Well,
lap, the first stage, and you get antsy when you're up there. And I didn't take tires. I was saving just like Malarkey was, saving everything to the end just in case. Um, I
points
felt
have
that
been
I could run
updated.
fast if I needed to, but for instance, in practice, we put off me and my teammates put up some pretty good numbers, but it just won't last long.
Ready for the
So
reveal?
say it again.
Do you think you're in the playoffs?
I don't think so. I'm probably gonna miss it a couple points short.
You are in 10th, and you are 8 points above the cut.
Oh, that's awesome. So I did what I was supposed to do. Maybe my car owner will be happy with me for that. And Malarka, we wasted 2 sets still in the pits, so we did what we needed to do, and that was to get as many as points as possible. Um, Good week of preparation. We had a good long practice last night that figured a little bit more stuff on saving and being behind guys. So it all worked out. That's all I needed. So we're on to the next round. That's all that matters.
Well, good job tonight. Got yourself advanced with a great race. What do you got for shoutouts?
I just appreciate everybody that watches us. We have fun doing this. This is our way to kind of, you know, get away from the real world sometimes. So it's nice just knowing some people watch, and hopefully we put on a good show for them tonight.
Good job tonight. We'll see what you can do next week.
All right, see y'all later. Thanks.
Jeremy, how about you take Angel today?
I'll take Angel real quick. And before we end it out, we are going to, before we talk to them, we're going to rate out somebody random on iRacing. So everybody make sure you hang around. We're going to give somebody else views. But Angel, we had a poll and you was picked. 80% of the chat picked you, but you didn't have the wings tonight, man. But P3 is nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, I mean, early in the race, I led by a pretty good amount, and I think after the first caution, in the middle of stage one, I kind of just had a sloppy race, and it's still good to finish in third, even though it was just all race, just mistakes and mistakes I shouldn't be making. But overall, P3 wasn't bad for that.
But we know you're into the playoffs, so I mean, you made it through the round of 12 or round of 16. You go into the round of 12. Last half of the season. How's your confidence feeling?
I think I can hope. Well, I think as far as my pace, I think I can make it to the final four. It would just be dependent on what happens within incidents during the race. But yeah, as long as I just stay out of trouble, I think I can make it to the final four.
How do you feel about Rockingham?
Um, well, I thought I was gonna be doing good this race, but we saw how that turned out. But I feel good about it. Hopefully, it doesn't jinx me.
Well, I think Tony just sent the message out. The points are updated.
Yep,
So,
that's what I was talking about earlier. Angel, in case you're wondering, you're second.
well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to yank Tony up here. I'm pretty sure he's listening to it. And we're going to have Tony run down the 12 that's rolling in
I was
to
about
it.
to
And
run
we're
it
going to
down,
be,
so good picking that.
yeah, we're going to put Tony up here and put the pressure on Tony.
All right. Well, hopefully he's not too busy.
Tony, you got a copy?
I'm here. What's going on?
All right, man. We see the points going out. Joe's giving the unofficial rundown of it. So drop it for us. Who's the 12 we're going to be watching when we go into Rockingham?
Well, P1 is Justin Malarkey. P2, Angel Hernandez.
Three-way tie for
P-
second too. Points.
Yeah. Angel, Ethan Flanagan, and Justin Barkley are all tied for second place. Jonathan Nance is fifth. Alan Cohen sixth. Bo Dinger seventh. Mike Simone eighth. Matthew Richmond ninth. Tim Harmon 10th. Me in 11th. And Matt Thorns rounding out the top 12.
As long as we don't have a super speedway, Matt probably is going to drop out.
I don't know. Rockingham's one of his better tracks. We'll see what he does.
And the drivers who are out missed it by 1 point. Kolb and Jordan, 1 point behind Matt Forns. Derek Schimmel 15th. Chase Harden 16th.
That is correct.
Tim Harmon had a great day. Probably the driver of the day to get up there. And didn't get the win, but he did what he needed to do and got a bunch of points.
Yeah, there was a few people that kind of just needed to gain a few stage points, just to make it, and weren't able to do that. So it's unfortunate for them, but gotta make it work.
All right. Well, was a good race. Hopefully, we won't have another fuel-saving race. Maybe we will. Make it 4 days in a row of fuel-saving. It's been odd this week, I would say.
Yeah, Cup next week I don't think will be fuel saving at all. Xfinity, same thing. I don't think that'll be fuel saving. That's going to be all tire.
Yeah, everything's been very, very clean this week, though. Across all the series, we've maybe only had a couple cautions.
Yeah, that's good though. I mean, clean racing's always fun.
I think
At
we
least
had like
you know,
2 cautions for cause and trucks in Xfinity, and none here. So overall, very
right.
very good.
Yep. It's we're getting down to the end of the season, so people are used to driving around each other. Numbers are a little lower for people who just, were out of the playoffs and decided not to come race anymore. But hey, cleans up the races.
All right, Jeremy, any final thoughts?
Now I'm gonna tell you what, this whole week has been fuel saving strategy. So Rockingham is going to be tire saving strategy, and these guys in the cup are going to be ready to roll. Hernandez, he's gnawing at the bit, but you know I'm still going to put it with Dinger,
Still gonna
but
put it with Dinger.
I don't think Dinger made it into the playoffs, did he?
Yeah, he did.
That's still, I'm going to ride him out.
Yeah, Bo's in
Tennessee's
7th.
got to stick it together.
All right, Bo's in 7th, so we'll see what we can do. Final results for today: Malarkey, Harmon, Hernandez, Barkley, Flanagan, Simone, Richmond, Nance, Frey, Dinger, Kewins, Jordan, Fassenbender, Forns, Danger, Schimmel. It was a good race at Las Vegas tonight. Went fast. Wow, that was a quick one for a cup
Tell you
Definitely
race.
what,
was.
all
Tune in.
those. Go ahead, Joe. I just don't
Tune
want you
in.
to end it off before I give a good shout out on somebody.
Tune in tomorrow for Gen 4 at Iowa. Have fun with that, Jeremy and Isaac. It was a good track, so we'll see what they can do there. They'll be doing 85 laps there tomorrow. And then next week, tune in for Rockingham in the Cup Series. What do you got, Jeremy?
We're going to send some love over to Steel Horse Racing. Actually ran into him in Nashville. Pretty good guy. So make sure you jump into it, and we give Steel Horse Live some love. Make sure you let them know where you came from.
All right. Well, on our side, though, that's going to be all. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Happy to see you here. Good night, everybody. This is Southern Broadcast Race Network. We'll see you tomorrow at Iowa. Goodbye.